Today I wanted to talk a little bit about transportation on campus and kind of what that looks like getting around. I know for a lot of out-of-state people that it might... I haven't rode my bike in months and it's been sitting in the garage. We're gonna need to fix that. If you're new to this channel, my name is Alex. I am an incoming junior at Colorado State University. I thought I would make a video about how I get around campus and the modes of transportation that I use. Like I've said in previous videos, I'm an out-of-state student. I am not fortunate enough to have a car. All of my roommates do, but there are a lot of times when they're all predisposed or they're all occupied with something. I would say the main way I do that, I have my bike behind me that works great if I have to go like a long distance. If I'm just going across campus, I was actually gifted one of these by one of my old roommates. It's like a really cheap penny board, probably like $20-$30. And this is like my main mode of getting around campus. Fits in my backpack, which is really nice, and I haven't had an issue where professors have told me to leave it outside or something like that because it always fits in my backpack or right under me. I don't really know the policy on longboards, but I have seen kids bring in big longboards into lecture halls, things like that. But I just thought I'd take you around campus, show you how I get around, and like there's other means besides just a penny board and a longboard. So the first thing I'm at, which is right here, these things are all over campus, is a zip car. It works just like any other car. There's nothing really super special about it. They're at a bunch of different parking lots. You can rent them out by, I think, the hour, or you can rent them out by the day. Let's say if you really can't get access to a car and you really need one, Zipcar is available, but you'd have to like sign up and everything, and you basically subscribe to this Zipcar service in order to be able to like rent out a Zipcar for a day or something like that. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I'm at Laurie Student Center. I'm at the LSC, or I'm at the Transit Center of the LSC. It's basically just like a big meeting stop for a lot of bus routes that take you throughout all of Fort Collins. I'm pretty sure they are free for all students. I ride my two routes, the one that takes me to my apartment and the one that takes me back. They run between every like 5 and 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I never have to wait long. There's a really nice app. It's called the Transport app. I recommend if you're going to be living off campus that you get something like that because it really helps a lot planning. It tells you bus updates, things like that, when a bus is about to come that's on your route, and there are bus stops all over Fort Collins. But yeah, this is a great option. If you don't have a bike, if you don't have a car, if you don't have a penny board, the buses are super reliable. One of my favorite parts about the transportation in Fort Collins, it makes it really easy and not a whole lot of a headache. Because this is a pretty big campus, but the best part about it is it's pretty flat. That's why I'm able to penny board around a lot. It's not that strenuous or anything like that. But basically, transportation in CSU is really nice and really reliable. Keep in mind, I just have a lot of friends that just walk everywhere too. And that works. It just takes a little bit longer. And especially if you're off campus, can't really walk a lot of places, so the buses is a really nice touch for that. And to address something that does need to be addressed, bike theft is like the #1 crime at CSU. Of all crimes, that's not a terrible one to have. You do need to get your bikes registered with CSU PD if you want to have one on campus. I have like a little sticker in there that has my number on it. And I have had friends that have had their bikes stolen even when they're locked up. I would say my best advice is to not leave it unattended for too long. Overnight, keep it in a safe place, not a very isolated place. And if your bike has that much value to it, you can always keep it in your room. I know for me at the districts now, mine is a lot more safe because mine's locked up in a parking garage that's covered, that has cameras. It has not happened to me, fortunately. It is an issue that's hard to work around and hard to find solutions to when the campus is so big and there's so many bike racks and so many bikes. But it is something to keep in mind. That is why my bike is like recycled. Oh, okay. That's why my bike's recycled. I got it cheap from a bike shop that it was already used. I have a cable lock and a U-lock, which is always good to get them both, because most of the people that I know that got their bike stolen just had a really cheap cable lock on it. But besides that, there's birds, there's electric scooters that you could ride around. In summary, yeah, I just hope that you guys got an idea of what transportation around both Fort Collins and CSU the actual campus is like, even if you don't have a car. It's not that bad. It's totally doable. I'm still not going to get a car anytime soon. Plus, a lot of the off-campus apartments have private shuttles that run to and from campus all day and well into the night. But yeah, I hope that this video was helpful, and I will see you guys next week.